Popping in my city, fuck you talking about. Coming around with that rah-rah, you ain't walking out. Lame ass bitch, send the text, like let's talk it out. Bitch, you a op, it really ain't shit to talk about. Thank you for joining Powerful Indies Podcast.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Okay, so go ahead and tell us who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
Rondon. I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan. I do music. I rap. I do R&B as well, type of thing. Yeah.
Okay, so what was it like?
Down Smiles and Frowns. It was a little bit of both, a little bit of street shit, a little bit of being able to be around people with shit. So I learned balance. Being able to be in not just a product of my environment in the sense of like from the bad shit I seen, but like some of the good people I met too, and I just try to remember that, try to instill that good morals and shit like that. But I do know the streets as well. You know what I'm saying? Just balancing it, but we gonna be all the way up soon, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see the high life,
So how do you differ from the artists where you're from?
I bring originality by staying true to me and things that I say what you mean what you say. Really just not being caught in trends, but trendy is cool. If it's popping to me, I'm willing to try because you got to evolve. I'm about evolution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you can get any better as a musician? Like, is there things that you dislike about your music?
I mean, of course. I mean, in any field, you should always feel like you could do better. Being like the last person to lead a gym as a professional, because I consider myself to be, having a professional mindset, and anything I do, you want to at least be one of the best. If you ain't the best, you at least be one of the best, and that's what I intend to be, is one of the best. So it comes down to it. Early bird catches the worm. It's always somebody trying to perfect the craft that you within, and I just keep that in mind. I want to be the first, and I want to be the last to lead a gym.
What is the worst habit that you have?
Worst habit that I have. Whenever negativity occurs in my mind, I could be quicker at dismissing it, because I believe in manifestation.
What do you think was the worst trend in hip hop?
Worst trend in hip hop. Honestly, I feel like to be afraid to try things would be one of the worst things. So anytime everybody doing the same shit, that's so like I'm not being specific. That's a pretty vague answer, but like that's just how I truly feel. Like everybody doing the same shit is lame to me, so that will continuously be a trend. Like everybody want to do what the next person doing.
What is something that you know a lot about?
Well, I'm somebody, honestly, I would consider myself somebody who know a little bit about everything. I don't really I'm not an in-the-box type of person. I'm open-minded. So with that being said, well, on the topic of music, I think I know a lot about music. I think I know that like a lot of people are raised off of music, and I'm one that has been like every I would say genre, but at the same time, I'm not in the country or nothing like that. Like I like rap, R&B. You know what I'm saying? Some oldies and shit like that. But like I appreciate the art altogether. But I do feel like some country be having like, you know what I'm saying, some soulful like stories and shit like that. But yeah.
If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
Indie artists having more opportunity. That's why I appreciate this opportunity very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We need more opportunities and platforms as independent artists. I feel like we're looked over and we're not cared about as much as mainstream artists. So.
Absolutely. That's where the blackballing come in, you know.
Yeah.
But once you build those relationships, especially you, because you're a great person, by the way.
Thank you.
And, you know, people like, you know, yeah, you're welcome. You know, you know, you got, in life, you just got to prove yourself. It's the same thing with credit. Nobody wants to give you anything if you don't have the credibility. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it, you know. But me and you, as far as indie, we're going to make it to the top. That part.
And that's facts. What is the most difficult thing you've ever had to endure in life?
Most difficult thing I had to endure in life. Well, let me put some thought into this one. I think at this point, you know, like it's sometimes difficult, like on a day to day, just like not being all the way accepted for your craft. Because in life, I think a lot of people would like to be what they want to be in life. I mean, that's obviously a rhetorical statement, but you know, just like having to push, you know, through the fact that like people don't always accept, and you know, and you just can't go against the laws of the universe. You just having patience and just creating your future, which you're manifesting, and just being like sticking to what's, you know, what works for you and makes you feel good. You know, it's not hard to be yourself, but um, you don't want to force things. And so, I think sometimes I have come across like I force music or whatever because I want it so bad, and it looks a little sloppy. But you know, for the most part, I'm very creative. But I will be honest about that. There has been times. So yeah.
Okay. What would you say is the biggest misconception about you?
Biggest that I'm arrogant. That I'm arrogant, but I mean, you can't please everybody. You know, it's just like motherfuckers don't want you to all the way feel yourself, but at the same time, they don't want you to be like shitting on people. But in reality, it's a misconception because I'm a very down to earth person. You know, like I was saying before, I'm open minded. I respect people's lifestyles and shit like that. I ain't trying to stomp on no toes. I try to tread lightly. But you know, when you do something, you should try to be the best at what you do.
And confident.
Just don't try to be the best and confident, absolutely. But you don't want to be the best loser. It's just when you lose, just have, you know, this attitude determines so much in life. So I try to have a good attitude about everything. Just come from an organic place where I do what I do when I do it.
Okay. What are the disadvantages that you face as an independent artist?
Disadvantages. Well, the platforms are a lot bigger for those that have those big contracts, you know. So I think that would be something right there. But it's motivation for the odds to seem like they're against you because it gives you that inner push, that inner drive, you know. So we can't stop us.
If you didn't become a musician, what would you be doing right now?
Crying in a corner. Say no. Shit, what I be doing? I'd be an entrepreneur. Yeah, my dad used to run numbers in the hood, speaking back to what you were talking about before, like where I come from or whatever. It's like my dad used to run numbers in the hood, but he had his own car wash, and he had some other business going on or whatever. But like that was something me and my sister did. We used to have to go and work with my dad. I guess like elementary, going and learning about the work field. But seeing my pops, and God rest his soul, one of the things he had told me, he said, "Son, own your own." You know what I'm saying? So that right there, it stuck with me, and it's meaningful, and I just respect that aspect. Anybody trying to be on that grind, keep doing your thing. Any artist, keep doing your thing. Don't never let nobody tell you can't. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm having to go through right now, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing you. People are understanding. Sometimes motherfuckers be ahead of time with shit. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like an arrogant statement, but I feel like things catch when it's time to catch. Let's stay true to you. And like I was saying, yeah, that's one big thing right there. I would be an entrepreneur, and I feel like even with this music now, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
You are looking at the next Hove. Listen, but that's what I'm saying. Like Hove, though, I like what I'm saying. Real talk, that shit right there, like motherfucker, just being able to, evolve.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of Hov, who are your favorite artists?
Drake. I love his creativity. Just you know, that's star power. Weezy always. Some of my favorite artists. It's such a broad. Such a broad thing. It's just like, so yeah, Drake, Weezy. Um, I like Kendrick Lamar on the lyrical side.
You remind me of Kendrick
Um,
Lamar. Your music.
oh, thank you.
Okay.
Um, I like Chris Brown. Like he's just really good at what he does. Yeah, I mean, and then I like the humor of Weezy. I like the reality of the real aspects that Drake brings. Funny side of things. Ludacris is funny as hell. I mean, but there's so many though. There's a lot of artists. I respect the game.
Okay. What haven't you attempted yet that you hope to?
Like really, like opening up a little bit more melody wise. Um, there's probably like some more angles that would come, which will be done. Uh, as far as like I would say melody, flow pattern. You know, I won't be in the box. So yeah, that'd probably be it.
Okay. So look, pretend someone gave you a giraffe, right?
They gave me a what? A
A,
draft.
pretend someone gave you a giraffe.
A giraffe. Okay, you broke up.
You can't give it away. You can't sell it. What would you do?
I would stand on that motherfucker's head so I could get close to the top.
Period. Okay, so has anyone ever compared you to someone in the industry, musically?
Yes. J. Cole. Um, like you said, you said Kendrick. And I've heard that one before. Um, yeah,
Okay.
I can't really think of anybody else right now.
What is the
Which
most?
I thought was a huge compliment.
Definitely. What is the most? What is the most embarrassing thing that your parents have caught you doing?
Jacking off. No, it's bullshit. Um, you got some good questions.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're very beautiful, by the way. This is me practicing on misdirecting the question.
Thanks.
So, most embarrassing thing. I don't know, it had to be something I got smacked upside my head for. Shit. I just can't even think of nothing, man. That was a good question. I had to come back on the show. I guess I'm inviting myself back. I'll see y'all in a few weeks on that answer.
Okay, tell me about a time when someone betrayed you.
Betrayed. A lot of times people get upset about females and shit like that. And I would say one of my best friends, he kind of I guess, he kind of crossed the line with me with a female. Not that I got mad to where I would have ended our relationship, but it's just like he crossed me. You feel me? And it was just always just like leveling up type of shit too. It kind of upsets people. It's just like I don't ever try to outdo my friends or even outdo anybody. I try to outdo myself, if anything.
Okay.
But those things happen. Those things happen, and I think it's a sickness. So get well soon, motherfuckers.
So how do you feel about the R. Kelly situation? Do you still listen to his music, or have you muted him as well?
R. Kelly could never be muted in my book, in my eyes, because he made too much great music. I do not think that fucking with kids is where it's at. I think that them kids' parents, they had a part to do. If anybody make them fall too. You know what I'm saying? I try not to really think about what other people really, like he kind of put himself there. You know what I mean? And it's been a secret in the industry for a minute. And what's done in the dark will come to the light. It's like how we gonna shine bright, baby. You know what I'm talking about? But you gotta watch what you do. Especially when you're under the microscope. Money just magnifies things. So, you got whatever problem you have, just gonna make it a worse problem. Now you got people's parents sitting up here, moms and dads, letting their kids be in the room with a so-called pedophile. Allegations, whatever. But I think that people make mistakes, but a big ass mistake.
Okay.
If that's the case, yeah.
So which TV show would you choose over Power, Empire, or Star?
Power to.
I don't know. Star is what I like most. It's more.
God damn, fuck out of here.
It's more music related, and only a true musician will understand that. So I understand if you don't get that. Just saying.
Look, I feel that.
Just saying.
I feel that. I done sat back and watched that with the lady plenty of times. I think this, just even like, being an artist, just seeing that, just the whole transition.
It was motivational. It was motivational. Yeah. These bitches came from nothing.
Yeah, that part. But I don't know, man. Power had that powerful storyline and shit, and then the good actors and shit. But yeah.
I love Power too. That's why it's hard choosing between Power and Star. We ain't even gotta talk about Empire. But I'm just saying.
They fell off hard, nigga. We was all into that on no.
I was definitely into Empire until Power came out. And I was just like, Why was I watching that shit?
Hey, but first, everybody's talking about Power. They motherfuckers was still in the Empire like a motherfucker. So it wasn't right when it came out. It was just like once you started watching it, then you like, why was I ever watching this over there? You know, that's how it was. I was like,
yeah, for sure. What was the worst job you've ever had?
weed whacking, cause they had us on the weed whackers. Get the trims and shit and round motherfuckers, like round shit. So we had to go like go around motherfucking signs and shit. And the worst part was when they had a motherfucker on the highway. Like, I don't know, I kind of like dangerous jobs, you know what I'm saying? And that was too dangerous, but it was too uncomfortable at the same time. I mean, I can't say it was too dangerous, but these niggas would drive on the highway backwards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just to get up, they was determined to lose their life over something I wasn't willing to die for. I die for this. I die for this music shit, not for no motherfucking cut no grass, nigga. Fuck that shit. No, but yeah,
You
man,
had.
no motherfucking rocks to hit you and shit. I would fuck around wearing shorts one day, nigga. God damn, dog. That shit was bad as
I
shit.
was just about to say that. What do you do when you're alone and no one is watching you? This is a family show, by the way.
What'd you say?
This is a family show.
Oh, I didn't know you was watching. What do I do? I'm in my creative space for the most part, more than likely. I'm sure there's other things I do, but when I find time to think, I'm trying to capture it. So for the most part, I'm probably in the creative space trying to create music. At the same time, looking over at Shorty booty like, damn, she fine.
Shut up.
We got them yams on her. You feel?
Okay, look, McDonald's, Wendy's, or Taco Bell?
Wendy's. They got carpet.
You can't
That's
even.
the higher class.
But you can't even go inside right now, so does carpet really matter?
I know, right? They got square burgers.
Nicki or Cardi?
I like Cardi's personality, but I love Nicki. Like, I love Nicki's approach to the game. I'm not like, I don't know, like I ain't gonna sit and listen to her over I would over a Queenie.
Okay.
No offense to nobody. I'm personally into what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, there has been verses like, yeah, I ain't even trying to shame nobody because when she came in the game, it was crazy. But personality wise, you know what I'm saying? Cardi, she got it. No shade.
What is the best song you've ever written and why?
On the real dog. For one, it had the wonderful Queenie on it, which always drops hot verses. Go cop a verse from Shawty.
Thanks.
Nah, not for real. You cold as fuck. It was meaningful, it was reflecting on my past. From the aspect of just always wanting to be something in life. And some people you just gotta leave behind. You can't bring everybody with you, and destiny is always what I have my eyes on. And within that destiny, in the song, within that destiny that I know I will obtain, I found one that I will bring with me. And that was the concept. You know what I'm saying? But of course, that hook take you wherever the fuck you want to go. And you went where you went with it, and that bitch was like, hey, baby.
Okay.
Nah, for real. So on the real, dog.
I love that song.
Thank you.
I had to cut up on it. It was a cut up
Yeah, I
song.
loved your part.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was chill on it, and then you was wet. That's why we got chemistry like a motherfucker though. You went hard on that bitch.
We do have chemistry, don't we?
As always. Oh, big time, big time. Mm-hmm.
6 years. That's a long time.
It's a long time. Well worth it, might I say. She's everything more in person, y'all. Everything more. More than you can imagine. Y'all niggas is just using y'all imaginations. I'm just living my dream because I dreamed of a woman like you, baby. No cap, no cap.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome, love.
Okay. What was your favorite cartoon growing up?
Ed, and Eddie. They were some hustlers.
Which one were you?
None of your business. It's like that. To be honest, I don't remember like which one was the coolest, swaggiest, most money getting nigga as far as them. But I'll be that one. I'm just joking.
The arrogance is real.
No, I'm just talking shit.
Okay, look, who is your favorite character on Power?
Tommy probably, but I liked Ghost at times, but he made me not like him sometimes.
Tommy is my favorite too.
The mom was
a hoe.
Yeah, she was loyal.
She was a hoe.
And then she wasn't. So it's like everybody.
I mean, like, loyalty is loyalty. Tommy. You can't be loyal and then not be loyal. You're either loyal or you're not. And she cheated on him, regardless if he cheated on her. Loyalty is loyalty. If you didn't want to be with him, then you should have divorced him before you had sex with somebody else. At the end of the day, that is not loyalty.
Big facts. Big facts. Oh yeah. It's been minutes since I ain't seen her. I forget like, and you're right. So at the end of the day, probably Tommy.
Okay. Who is the most iconic figure in rap history in terms of fashion?
Kanye.
Okay. I say Fabulous. That's what I say.
Fab, man. Well, Fab put the light blue. What he put the light blue J's on the.
But you chose Kanye. You tripping? He dressed like a homeless man.
That nigga said like he stuffed a Smurf. That nigga did a little and then put his feet up. I was like, this nigga wildin', dog.
But you chose Kanye.
I mean, I look at it like this. If you can get people to do what you do and you the one that's doing it, you're a trendsetter. Okay. Niggas, I went to a Kanye concert. Let me tell you. Everybody there had fucking backpacks and a button-up on before button-ups was all that cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, or tight jeans and shit. I looked around. I'm the only motherfucker that was not trying to be Kanye. But I'm just saying, like factual, like this nigga, when he say that when he start doing this, nigga start doing that. Yeah, but a lot of people say his shit look like bum gear now. You know what I'm saying? I agree that like certain things just a little like different. You know what I'm saying? But Kanye, you know, even Jay-Z when he did the go and brush his shoulders out, he had the button up. Niggas started wearing the button up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, really. But I don't know, fashion's about comfort. If you comfortable with what you do, that's dope. Not trying to be wearing what everybody else wear. That's not dope. You know what I'm saying? You just look uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Right. You a whole sore thumb, cap ass nigga.
I'll name 3 people, and I want you to tell me the first word you think of.
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Amazing.
Soulja Boy.
Interesting.
T.I.
Hustler.
Okay. What do you think is the greatest fear you've had to overcome to get you where you are today?
Can't be afraid to go OT. Out of town. You can't be afraid to go get it. It's not where you've been, it's who you know.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Who's your ghostwriter?
That's funny as hell.
Queenie.
Your ghostwriter is the same ghostwriter as mine, motherfucker.
Queenie.
Yeah, I write her shit just to let y'all know.
Yeah.
No, you capping like I'm whack, nigga. What the fuck? Say the bullshit. You ain't capping. You write your own shit, nigga. I write my own shit. That's fair.
I write both that stuff. What is your best quality?
You whack as fuck. Fuck out of here, boy. Cowboy head having ass.
Tried to slide that up in there.
Right. I bet you grabbed your nuts when you said that.
Nah, you do that.
Oh shit.
What's your best quality?
I'm me. Unapologetically me. I'm caring. I mean, you said one though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Because we don't want to hear all that.
Yeah, fuck y'all then. Guess what? I don't even know you. And if I do, it's like, nah, it's bullshit. That's for you, for that comment.
What is the one thing you feel like you could never outgrow?
Family.
Okay.
Immediate family.
If you could say anything to one person in your life without consequences, what would it be? That froze you up,
My
huh?
mind. Yeah, my mind go to a situation. Okay, so there's this person that technically don't fuck with this person that means the world to me. And most people can get cut off, but this person in particular has been cut off, but always has a place in my heart. I would tell that person, stop fucking lying, motherfucker. That's the only way to grow is be honest with yourself and the people around you.
Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage?
There's two people. There's two people though. There's two people though. Yeah, that go for it. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Are you more likely to engage conflict head on or avoid it?
Well, this has to be balanced with that one because you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. But at the same time, like drama just ain't where it's at. You gotta have your eyes open and ready for blessings and ready for positive things to happen. You know, instead of just because then you find yourself nitpicking the things that's gonna constantly come your way because it's like once you get a car, you start seeing that same car. Or once you have a dream car or something like that, I guess it depends on where you live because you don't see too many Ferraris and shit out in Michigan. But you get what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? You just start to see it, and that's where you kind of really manifest these problems your way. But like you know, like you should never be afraid to confront something that makes you uncomfortable because it will stomp you to the fucking ground. And then that way you ain't got a heavy heart. I don't like to have a heavy heart. I like to be honest around the people I'm around or people I have to come in encounters with because then they try to little dog you. I ain't no little dog. Can't little dog. Okay?
What are your vices?
My vices, cigarettes is definitely one of my vices. I drink beer, you know what I'm saying? But, what I like to do, you know,
Okay, so name a pet peeve.
a pet peeve would be, you get in the shower and motherfucker, like the sink could be clogged up and shit. So the motherfucker filling up, like I'm washing up, my feet still gonna be dirty. I mean, it ain't even the fact that my feet gonna be dirty. It's just uncomfortable. I mean, that plays a part where I hate that shit. That's my pet peeve. I have other ones, but keep it simple.
What is the weirdest thing that has ever happened to you?
Weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. I got married to with somebody I dreamed of. It's my dream girl. Everything you can imagine. Everything you can want and want. The one. Hands down. Shut up.
Stop doing that to me. Dang.
Oh, for real.
What makes you angry in terms of anything regarding music, right? Whether it's writing, recording, putting music out, whatever. And how do you cope?
Kind of answer the question a little backwards. A lot of times, you have to create from an honest place. And then other times you can put yourself in other people's shoes. So a difficult thing would be just knowing that you're different. Like I always knew I was a black sheep or whatnot. So like just like we kind of spoke about this earlier, just like staying you and being like, I wonder if the world will accept me. You know what I'm saying? So that is a challenge in itself because why try to be like somebody else anyways? But like there's a thin line because which I appreciate about your music is you can put yourself in other people's shoes and you can feel people on a level that's just like it's phenomenal. Um, I feel like yeah, you shouldn't have to apologize for being who you are, but there's a power in being able to relate with others. So, saying how life gives me experiences. So that's how I would cope with it. You know, just by being a little bit more open minded when it comes to people instead of being at the point where I'm just shutting people out of my life. Or just never going on Facebook because everything you could be like you see people Facebook and somebody could be like going this whole little thing about Facebook is bad or Instagram is you know what I mean? That's like old people talk. You know what I'm saying? But any like in moderation, like, you know, you don't want to, spend your life and be broke on that motherfucker, but you can make money off that motherfucker. You can learn and you can have more of an understanding from people. And doing music is something you definitely can use Facebook and Instagram as a learning tool as well. So at the end of the day, I think I would be more of a little bit more of an open-minded person, and I do when I do that, I become a little bit better of a creator, being able to put myself in other people's shoes. That's a long ass answer.
What projects are you working on in the upcoming months?
I got a mixtape coming up, but I'm gonna be dropping an album. My album actually gonna be the first thing. I mean, my mixtape gonna be the first thing I drop, but my album, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be in the next couple because couple is two. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's something that's in my eyes legendary, and hopefully hope and definitely it'll be received by those that fuck with it. You know what I mean? And some things got to grow on you, but I want it to be something that's gonna stand the test of time. I'm gonna make sure it's that.
Okay. So we have Drake.
My ability.
We have Drake, Nicki, Meek Mill, and Future all on the track. Who do you believe has the best verse?
Drake.
Okay, bye.
Drake, but I do.
Sorry.
Drake, but I do think that everybody gonna bring that. I'm so different, man. Like I appreciate people's. I appreciate different aspects of shit. Nicki gonna bring.
I just want to interrupt you. I just want to
bring.
interrupt you and say Nicki has the best bars of all time.
So rudely, you definitely did that. But
in my Kanye voice.
Right. Man, Beyonce should have won, but he's so silly. But honestly, yeah, man, everybody gonna bring their own little flavor. But overall, like as a package, I think Drake. But shit, Future cold, Nicki cold, nigga. Everybody cold. All of them that you named, at least, they have their own flair.
What do you want
so to speak?
What do you want your fans to know about you?
And I'm open-minded. A lot of people just see me to be this arrogant motherfucker, but like that don't even be based off of a full conversation. That'd be based off of like just stereotypes, So, I'm a good advisor. I'm gonna make a change to the best of my ability when I do start receiving all the money that I'm going to receive from this industry. I care about, I'm a family man, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I'm a uplifter. So anybody that truly wants to try and wants better in their life, those are the people I want to help. Not just the man that's standing at the store with his hand out, you know what I mean? But, you never know why a person, like I said, I'm open-minded. You never know why a person, I just, like, in the situation they in, I judge the heart. I decipher the heart. Discernment. Yeah.
What advice do you have for those wanting to follow in your footsteps?
Never give up.
Never give up?
Never give up. Never give up. Even when the odds seem like they're against you, dare to be different. Mm-hmm. Be an inspirational person. Follow the signs of the universe. That all.
Have you ever rap battled anyone?
Yeah, I was terrible at it. I can freestyle, man. Rap battling. I'm like, yo, mama's so ugly, bitch. Yeah.
That's like, terrible. That's terrible. Okay, so at the end of each interview, I like to do hip hop trivia. Are you ready?
Okay. You gotta get ready when you stay ready, baby. See how I'm honestly not arrogant? Like, nigga, I'm like, fuck up.
Yeah, not arrogant at all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, sarcasm. I'm a Capricorn.
Thank you. I know you meant what you said. It's no sarcasm there.
Okay, so question number 1. Who got Lauryn Hill to become a Fuji?
Was it White Club?
Mm-hmm. Who created Young Money?
Lil Wayne.
Okay. What rapper did Kylie Jenner date before Travis Scott?
I always say this nigga name wrong. Is it Tiger?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is the name of the TV show that Drake played on as Jimmy?
Degrassi.
Mm-hmm. And what is the name of the only woman Lil Wayne married?
Yeah.
Huh?
Toya.
Yep. Okay.
Oh shit.
So in 19...
Hey, nigga came on that bitch, and I did.
Listen.
All right, come on.
In 1986.
I ain't done partying over that shit, nigga. I thought I was gonna do bad, nigga. What's up? It's like that was it.
In 1986, who was the first rap group? I just made that
up. What kind of research you been doing? This motherfucker.
He was like,
the fuck?
Bitch, I was born in 1985. I can't tell you about 1986. I'm sorry. Okay, so go ahead and drop your shout outs when you're done sipping over there.
Mm-hmm. Can you have some patience?
No. I almost clipped your ass about 30 minutes ago. You running on my time. 57 minutes ago.
You got to bear with me.
It's only about 2 people.
I'm gonna give my Grammy speech real quick. Nah, shout out to anybody and everybody that believe in themselves, that believe in a dream,
message,
that searches for a purpose, that doesn't feel like they gotta do people wrong to get to where they need to go. You know, that gives other people opportunity in which they are deserving of it. Shout out to the believers. Believe and never stop. Never stop. Yeah, so my Instagram is G Saint Geron, and I intend to make music to inspire just as well as to just get out of the moment of whatever bullshit you're going through, because it's like a vacation sometimes with music. So I hope to take y'all places that y'all never been, and take y'all to places that you've been that made you feel so wonderful in life. You know, I appreciate this opportunity. I want to thank you for this opportunity and this platform, and being someone, and being someone that truly has the intention to make indie artists not look bad, but will and can and has the capability to shine a light. Because I know that you don't just get anybody to come, so this is big to me. I know who you are. The world will know who you are, and they will know who these artists that are on this platform. They gonna know what we about. So I thank you.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, bye. Sorry. No, but thank you.
Stop thinking your little ass.
Thank you so much for coming on Powerful Indie. I really appreciate your presence. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you so much for looking handsome on camera. I appreciate your sunglasses. It's almost the fall.
You're gorgeous.
I appreciate the I appreciate the dimple. I appreciate the air.
I appreciate your Jay Leno chin. I appreciate that. He's so cute. Yeah, you don't make me sweat next time I come on this show.
I appreciated you, taking time out of your busy days. I know you got so much to do today.
Considering I took this motherfucker off.
I appreciate you so much. Like, I really do. And I know you off to go take over the world.
I appreciate you not trying to make me the fucking ass into your joke.
No.
Yeah. I like that.
I like it too.
But do you like that? Fuck with me.
On the real dog.
I'm talking about.
On the real dog, I had some people had to shake up. I know you missed the old me, but oh me, oh my. Apologies will change, help me see my demise. Really down to ride when it's combat time. We're really by your side when it's bailout time. Shawty, your ice kept it real with me, and you still real with me, that's real to me. I want you, I don't need you, turn some angels to some divas. These strikes like Adidas, I had to go. I had a date with Destiny, and she the best for me. If you was the best for me, you wouldn't have left for me. X for casualty. Now I'm going places business casual. She wearing an animal. Pussy so good, she got a camel toe. She got the ammo like Rambo. And I can see it so she ain't got on sandals. Always keep it real, stay away from the scandal. So she ain't on the list, scandalous. Always fucking up shit, vandalism. Quick to bail a real nigga out and come and get him. So tell them other motherfuckers I ain't fucking with them. On the real dog, ask some people had to shake off. I know you missed the old me, but oh me, oh my. On the real dog, ask some people had to shake up. I know you missed the old me, but oh me, oh my. Apologies will change, help me see my demise. Really down to ride when it's combat time. We're really by your side when it's bailout time. Shawty, your ice kept it real with me, and you still real with me, that's real to me.
Oh me, oh my, so done messing with these fuck BOIs. What about them? Hold up, fuck a DUI. I blow this bitch down, winking my left eye. Y'all stay switching up like Michigan weather. Birds of a feather flock together. You fake well too well, it's getting kinda scary. Take the mask off, Jim Carrey. And I'm the Grinch who stole Christmas. I know you haters listening, so grab a pen, not a pencil, and write it in your mental. I know you miss the old me, the new me confidential. You niggas gon' be sick when you see my presidential. You niggas gon' be sick when you see me mind your mental. When I say sick, you know I'm talking detrimental. Clicking on my videos, swear it's accidental. So thank you, your hating only means I have potential. Trying to catch this drip off of my coattail. This suckin' gon' make me have a motherfucking throat sale. I'm humble, but who wanna catch a ride on my glow trail? Even with the hoes you drill, I'ma flow still. You tried to bring me down, but I loved you. You mad you can't reach me, dumb bitch, I'm above you. You confused, I ain't never tried to judge you, but hell no, I can't trust you. Friends ain't really friends, they're just some cool ass niggas.
So I salute you bitches with my fucking middle finger.
On the real dog, I had some people had to shake up. I know you missed the old me, but oh me, oh my. Apologies will change, help me see my demise.
Thanks for showing love and support to Powerful Indie. If you enjoyed today's show, click like and subscribe to your girl. I have more dope interviews and talent coming through, and I hate for you to miss it.